First, congratulations. I was just telling Taylor when you came out, you tell us about conference play. Every game comes down to the wire, and here we are again with another nail-biter tonight.
Oh, no question. So, tonight was about the toughness plays, and, that's a very good team we beat here tonight, one of the best we played against this year. And I knew coming in it was going to come down to the end, and, our team got down 5 or 6 there, Mark, and whatever it was in the second half, and we just kept chipping away. And I was, we missed some free throws, had some good opportunities, but the thing I was proud of most about our team is we were on to the next play. If it was a stop or if it was getting fouled or if it was a tip-in dunk, or you just got to find other ways to win. And we didn't get caught up into taking three-point shots in the second half, which I thought was huge.
Donnie, boy, out of the box, bang, bang threes. You call a timeout. You're down 6-0. You're down 15-5, and you're like, what's going on? And then you began to chip it away. What went wrong at the start, and what you do better as you got back in the game?
Well, first of all, the big emphasis was to take care of the ball, because if you turn it over, it gives them a chance to get out in transition, and they can really shoot the ball. And first play of the game, we turned it over, and they hit a three, and we come down, we miss, we take a long three, and they pass it and hit another three, and before you know it, it's 6-0, and that's when I called a timeout. But we had to make some adjustments defensively. We started out man, we went zone. I thought that got us back into game, Mark, and then I thought there down the stretch here we had to switch and go man and just grind it out. I couldn't live and die with the duck ends. They were getting too many of them in zone, and we needed to do a better job guarding them.
Boy, Matt Williams was big, Donnie, for you. Played a lot of minutes tonight. He came in, knocked down a couple of those threes in the first half. He had 8 points. What did you adjust offensively? You told us about that kind of amoeba defense. Well, what did you do to get some good looks in the first half?
Yeah, well, I thought we started doing a better job of trying to space them out, and we started running some screens. We wanted to go inside out. We were focused on that early on, but it was really hard. We turned it over too much, throwing it in there, and I thought we did a good job mainly in the second half. We got back in the game by knocking some shots down, but I thought in the second half we put down the stretch. I got Z the ball at the point. He's big enough to be able to stretch the defense, put 2 shooters in the corner. They had to match up with that, and we were able to get off a screen, and Z was able to turn the corner and either get fouled or make a play, and that really changed the whole zone down the stretch.
You talk about key plays that maybe don't show up on the stat sheet. You talk about Z. He gets a huge steal, forcing on an inbound pass to knock it away. You talk about Keith Clanton. He gets a big steal with a pass in the lane there, gets a huge block. Those things that loom large because they are such momentum shifts in the game.
No, there's no question. Those are big plays. And, Z had another big play before that where he probably got fouled, and there wasn't any call, but there wasn't no call on the other end. So the referees were consistent, and that's all you can ask for with the way we were competing. And I thought our guys were very, very tough down the stretch, and those were big plays.
You had a lull where it was tough to get points, and then you're missing free throws in the second half. It was the 5-point deficit, 53-48 with 5:41 to go. Calvin knocks down a couple of free throws. Tristan Spurlock had a big night tonight. He got a basket, then Calvin hit a basket. So you started to make some plays in that final 5 minutes of the game there. But as you said, you were down 5. You didn't sense panic. Your team just had to start making some plays.
Yeah, we just need to make plays. I told our guys in the timeout, we're playing hard, and we've had some good looks, and, just continue to make the extra pass. And, that zone is really hard to prepare for. And the guys that are on our team that didn't get in the game tonight, they did a great job in practice these last couple of days, Mark, into really preparing us for what we were going to see. And tonight, that zone has been difficult. There's a reason they've won 10 games in a row, is that they're terrific there. But defensively, we held them to 27% in the second half from the field, and they were 1 for 9 from the three-point line. That was the difference in the game, and obviously we got to the line more than they did. We knew we'd get fouled, and we just had to play through it.
Well, we talk about at times the athletic ability of Tristan Spurlock. Donnie, he had the one putback dunk. His head's above the rim, and we know the athletic ability. He had some big plays tonight for you.
Yeah, 17 second-chance points we had in the second half on offensive rebounds, and that was our advantage, is our size. And when you're in zone, there's not block-out responsibilities. Guys got to attack the rim, and I thought those guys did a good job.
He had missed 4 free throws. I know you don't like to watch free throws late in the game, so I don't know. Did you watch what were you doing as he went to the line? Because everybody kind of knew, he hasn't shot well tonight, but boy, he knocked down 2 right there.
Well, he did. I trusted him, put the ball in his hands. I had to do it because he's got to make a play, and we got to take a chance. He's going to get fouled. I got confidence in him, and no, I don't watch free throws, and I was ready to hide under the chairs this time. I thought maybe that may work better because it wasn't working, my philosophy in not watching, but Z made big ones, and we got a big stop down.
Couple key plays at the end there. They rotate the ball. They got a good look at a 3, and here comes Keith Clanton to come over and swat the ball to bounds. Give me thoughts on that play, and then what did you see the final 2.6 seconds, which seemed like it was 15 seconds there?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I got to watch that on the clock, but I agree with you. It was a pass and a dribble and a catch and another dribble, and then they still got it off. But we were switching everything. We were in what we call our blue defense. That's switch everything and make sure we try to stay on the ground. And Keith switched off on the guard and made the big block. And then obviously we kept calling timeout because I wanted to see what the alignment was, if they were trying to go inside or if they're going to try to shoot a three. And they put all guards in. So I knew that they were probably going to try to shoot a three and win the game and switch everything. So we switched it all, and we still got tied up on a switch over on the other side there on a scramble situation. They got a good look at the basket, and we're just fortunate it didn't go in.
We talked before today about the importance of this game. It's a crucial 2 weeks. If you're going to be among the teams competing for this title, you had to get this one tonight. You knew it, and you hope you build off of this, but this was a good one to get.
That was huge. We had to have this if we will continue to climb in this race, and it's still a lot to play. We played 8 games. We're halfway home here now, Mark, and we got 5 of our next 7 games here at this building, and we got to make sure we take care of our home court. We got a big game against East Carolina, who beat us at their place, and they've been playing well. So that's going to be a great game at 4 o'clock. So we need to get a big crowd in here and get this building filled up, and that will be another big game for us in conference play.
Congrats, Coach. Great win tonight.
Thanks, Mark.
UCF wins at 60-58. Matt Williams going to sit down and join us after a great performance by Matt tonight, as UCF wins it by a score of 60-58. And Matt sits down to chat with us for UCF and a victory tonight. 29 minutes for Matt, which is a career high. You've played half of Conference USA season. You played just under 20 games of your college career. That was a tight, nail-biting game tonight, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
You came out, and Coach called upon you to come in the first half. You knocked down a couple of quick threes. You're able to watch the start of the game and see what their defense was. Try to describe what their zone is when you're out there.
Try to describe their defense?
Yeah, their defense. I mean, they're kind of out there just all over the place.
Well, this week in practice, our goal squad, they helped us out a lot. They prepped us really well. And Coach Jones, when we were practicing, he put 6 men on the court because he said that's how physical you are and that's how fast they move around. And we just had to adjust to it in practice, so when it came to the game, we were kind of used to it.
When you come in, you're what I call instant offense. Doesn't take much to get you going, but when you knock down that first shot, it just seems, everything gets easier for you. But you were asked to play a lot of minutes tonight defensively. What was it like out there for you?
It was kind of different because I'm not used to playing much minutes. When I come in, I really just back up some extra players, play hard defense, then I come out. But tonight, Coach called upon me. He told me when I got in the game, he told me that tonight it's going to be about defensive rebound, and he was like, everything else is going to come. And that's what I did.
It was, you guys played a lot of zone, and Coach kind of felt he had to do that. And, boy, they passed quickly, and they got some guys that get threes off quickly. What was important defensively tonight for you guys?
What was important defensively for us was downing the screens, taking away the three-point line, going on the three-point line, and just using our length.
You got a basketball game that is tied up in a couple big plays. Keith makes a steal that leads to Z getting the ball. He's fouled. He was 0 for 4 tonight at the line when he went to shoot those final 2 free throws. What were you thinking?
I was thinking, I know Z, he's a pretty tough player, and we in practice, he's gotten a lot better with the shot. So I know once he stepped to the line in clutch moment that he was going to knock it down.
Clearly, Coach committed himself to U5 really down the final 10, 12 minutes there. So you're out on the court defensively. Take me through a couple of plays. The first play, which led to the Keith block, what you saw, and then the final 2.6 seconds.
Well, the first play we led to the Keith block. One of the teammates on the bench was telling me do not leave my man.
Right.
And I left my man because I seen the other man wide open, so I tried to run out and close out. And then once I realized, I was like, oh, he told me to leave my man. And Keith saved me with the block. And the other last 2.6 seconds.
Yeah. Longest 2.6 seconds I've ever seen, right?
Yes, sir. My heart was just beating. I didn't want to mess up. I didn't want my team to be mad at me, so I just tried to do all I can.
Well, a great game for you with 11 points, knocking down those threes. What do you guys hope you build on from this? That's a good basketball team. Right there. It was important to win this game. East Carolina on Saturday, they beat us at the buzzer up there. What do you hope comes out of this as you guys move forward?
I hope come out of this that next game we play this game defensively. Everybody rebounds, everybody cross boards, and everybody just play together.
Was it fun tonight?
Yes, sir. It was fun.
Thanks, Matt, for coming out. Matt Williams, great game tonight for UCF.